All right, let's jump right in. We're going to pull back the curtain on something amazing today. The simple, absolutely brilliant system that's hiding in plain sight inside the Amharic script. You know, the one that looks so incredibly complex.
I mean, have you ever looked at a script like this? It's just, wow. It gives you this mix of awe and, let's be honest, a little bit of intimidation, right? It looks like some ancient, gorgeous, but totally indecipherable code. You just think, how in the world could anyone memorize all of that?
Well, this script is known as Fidel, and it's from Ethiopia. And yeah, at first glance, it just looks like this chaotic sea of beautiful, complicated symbols. You know, each one feels like a little mystery from this incredible ancient civilization. It's so easy to just assume, nope, that's way too complex for me.
But what if I told you that whole chaotic thing is just an illusion? That behind that beautiful, kind of exotic facade, there's a logic that is stunningly simple and precise. I'm talking about a system so clever, so ingenious, that once you get the key, boom, the whole world of Amharic just opens right up to you.
So, you can forget that idea of memorizing hundreds and hundreds of totally different symbols. That's just not how it works. Not at all. The secret isn't about brute force. It's about understanding a system.
And that system, well, it functions like a precise matrix. Yeah, that's the word, matrix. That one word is the key to absolutely everything. It takes this thing that looks like an overwhelming puzzle and turns it into this beautiful, logical grid. So you ready? Let's break down how it works.
Okay, so this matrix, it's built on just two main parts. The first part, that's your set of base characters. Think of these as the foundational pillars for the entire system.
So how many of these pillars do you think you need to learn? Hundreds? Nope, just 33. Seriously, that's it. These 33 base shapes are your basic consonant sounds, and they're going to form the columns of our matrix.
All right, now for part two. And honestly, this is where the real genius of the system just shines through. We're talking about a set of simple, systematic rules that take those base characters we just mentioned and bring them to life.
And again, how many rules? Just 7. Only 7 predictable, systematic changes that you apply to every single base character. These are the rows of our matrix. So you've got 33 columns and 7 rows. See where this is going?
Okay, here's how it works. They call it the Hahu system. So form 1 is just the basic character. Let's say it makes a H sound with a short A vowel. Now you apply the rule for form 2, a little tweak, and suddenly it's a Hu sound. Apply the rule for form 3, and it's He. Form 4 is Ha, and so on. See? Each of the 7 forms is just a small, predictable change that adds a specific vowel. You're not learning new symbols over and over again. You're just learning 7 simple little rules for how to change them.
So let's put it all together. We have our 33 base consonants and our 7 vowel rules. You combine them, and you get the entire totally readable system. This is that aha moment right here. And this just shows you how incredibly efficient it is. I mean, think about the 2 ways you could go about this. The impossible way, try to memorize over 200 completely different, unique symbols. Good luck with that. Or the matrix way. Learn 33 base shapes and 7 simple rules. I mean, the choice is kind of obvious, isn't it?
Okay, look at this. This shows the pattern perfectly. You've got a few of the base characters running down the side, right? And then across the top, you have the 7 vowel forms. Now look closely. See how the little change that makes the U sound, or the A sound, is basically the same as you go down the column? It's a consistent rule. Once you see this grid, you can't unsee it. The logic just clicks. All right, let's try a real word. Salam. It's a common Amharic word that means peace. So, how do we build it? It's made of 3 characters. The first one is the base character for S, but it's been changed into its 5th form, which gives it the say sound. The second one is the base for L, and it's in its 4th form, making it law. And the last one? That's the base for M, in its 6th form, which is just the consonant sound, M. Put it together? C'est la, It's not magic, folks. It's the matrix at work.
You know, when you really get this system, you start to realize you're not just looking at some letters on a page. You're looking at a piece of incredible cultural genius.
This is so much more than just a writing system. It's proof, a testament to a really deep understanding of phonology, the science of how sounds work. It shows you that this civilization was driven to create something not just beautiful, but also super efficient and crystal clear. It's pure precision, logic, and elegance, all woven into every single character.
So from now on, the next time you see those beautiful flowing lines of Amharic script, whether it's on an ancient manuscript or a sign on a shop, you're not going to see chaos anymore. You're going to see the grid. You'll see that brilliant logical matrix. The shocking logic of the Amharic script, yeah, it's not so shocking anymore, is it?
And that really makes you wonder, doesn't it? How many other things out there in the world look impossibly complex on the surface, but are actually governed by some simple, elegant logic, just waiting for us to find the right key?